There's been a great deal of conversation about building a wall. And it's been my experience that we need to have barriers, but building a wall is not the way to prevent the flow of drugs or people illegally across our border.
A physical barrier in of itself, certainly as a military person that understands defense and defenses, physical barrier in and of itself will not do the job. It has to be really a layered defense. If you were to build a wall from the Pacific to the Gulf of Mexico, you'd still have to back that wall up with patrolling by human beings, by sensors, by observation devices. But as I've said to many of the senators present, and I've said, I think, for 3 years, really, I believe the defense of the southwest border really starts about 1,500 miles south, and that is partnering with some great countries, as far south as Peru, really, that are very cooperative with us in terms of getting after the drug production, transport.
Isn't it technology that would help us secure the border as much as anything else? I'm talking about surveillance, I'm talking about capabilities to intercept, but not to just sit there.
Technology would be a big part of it, yes, Senator.
And that technology would that be drones? Would
observation
it be
devices.
Towers? Would it be
You know, the aerostats, observation devices mounted in certain terrain features, UAVs for sure, sensors in places perhaps that the wall can't be built or won't be built in anytime soon in terms of the immensity of that project. But yes, sir.
Do you agree that putting mosques under generalized surveillance and establishing a Muslim database, two proposals that were discussed by President-elect Trump, would raise serious constitutional issues under the Free Exercise Clause of the First Amendment and the Equal Protection Clause of the Fifth and 14th Amendments?
Not a lawyer, but to the degree I understand those laws, yes, sir.
Will you commit to ensuring that religion does not become a basis for U.S. counterterrorism or law enforcement policy, particularly as it relates to the targeting of individuals with ancestry from Muslim-majority countries?
I don't think it's ever appropriate to focus on something like religion as the only factor, so yes, sir. Visa waiver countries clearly are countries that have at least law enforcement and information systems in place that we have confidence